I am not here to accuse Chrisean of anything, okay? Let's get that straight first. I am not here to say who did what. I am not here to say who the child belongs to and who it doesn't. I am definitely not here to use a child's face as evidence for strangers on this damn internet. What is public is this. Ronnie Doe lost his life, correct? The case has been described as an active and ongoing investigation. And right now, there's a lot of speculations, a lot of rumors, and a whole lot of people speaking like they know what the hell happened. But speculation is not truth. A rumor is not evidence. And a comment section is damn sure ain't no courtroom. What I'm looking at is not just the rumor. I'm looking at the spirit behind the reaction, okay? Because people saw death and immediately turned it into a damn storyline. They saw a child and immediately started comparing photos and everything. They saw a grieving situation and immediately turned it into entertainment. That tells me that we gotten too comfortable consuming other people's destruction. I need people to sit with themselves, okay? Because some of y'all out here are not looking for the damn truth. You're looking for something that'll stimulate you for the moment. You damn sure ain't looking for justice. You're looking for a plot twist. You're not praying for the family. You're refreshing your timeline every day just to see if something new or a new update. And that part, nobody wants to admit. The internet has trained people to see real human pain as just an episode. When somebody dies, it's content. When somebody cries, it's content. Somebody's child get dragged into it, it's content. Somebody get accused of whatever it is, it's content. And before anybody asks what is true, everybody is already asking, who can I blame? Let me say this carefully. Children should not be used as evidence in adult chaos. A baby's face should not become a public debate. A child should not have to grow up and find out that strangers on the internet were comparing their photos and features and arguing about who's the father and who's not and who's using their image to feed a story. That is not normal. That is not harmless. That is not tea. That is adults forgetting that children have souls. They have souls. Okay? They're not props. And the way that the internet is carrying on now about this whole situation is ridiculous. The deeper pattern is this. Chaos has become currency, right? The more chaos you have, the more money flows in. The more drama you have, the more clicks that you get on your social media for posting, the more engagement that you get. And if we're not careful, we will start confusing discernment with accusations. Discernment is quiet before it speaks. Discernment checks facts, not just assumption. Discernment, it honors the weight of the dead, right? They don't just wait for someone to pass and then quickly post about it just so that they can make a quick buck off of it. But accusations does not need proof, right? Accusation feeds on emotions. Accusations want somebody to burn because the crowd needs a villain. So which side are you on? This is bigger than celebrities, okay? Because some people do this in their own damn families. Some people hear one side of a story and immediately pick a villain. They start choosing sides. Some people see a breakup and immediately need to know who cheated, okay? Some people see a child caught in the middle and still make it about the damn adults. Some people say they hate drama, but their spirit light up every time something hit TMZ, right? They're looking for conversation. They're looking to feed, that ego or whatever. But remember, they don't like drama. And remember, the bigger the names, the bigger the platforms, but the patterns are still familiar. So they're still one and the same. They're no different from us. They just have a brighter light shine on them. That's about it. So which means when they do one thing, it hits the airwaves and it makes this huge storyline and it blows up. That's the only difference, but they're still human at the end of the day. Here's the truth. Not every public situation is an invitation for public judgment. Some situations require restraint. Some situations require prayer. Some situations require facts before you start to assume. Some situations require people to stop performing outrage and actually care about human beings that are involved, because a man is actually dead in this situation. A child is alive, and one day that child is going to see everything that was posted on the internet about them, you know? So we need to think about that before we just start acting out and doing things like this. We have to look deeper than surface level, okay? We have to think about the kids that are involved and know that one day they will be old enough to read and to know what's going on. And you wouldn't want this to be your child, I'm pretty sure. I'm not saying ignore the pattern. I'm just saying study it with wisdom first before you make assumptions, because there's a difference between seeing spiritually and feeding the fire. This Chrisean rumor is not just exposing her, it's exposing us as people. It's exposing how quickly people turn death into entertainment. It's exposing how little protection children receive when adults want a damn storyline. And it's exposing how addicted we have become to chaos. So I want to ask you something, okay? Do people actually want the truth, or do they just want the drama to keep going? Let me know below in the comments.